Hi, boys and girls. I'm Mrs. Brand, and I'm the school librarian at Lone Pine Elementary. This week, you're going to be talking with me about our lessons regarding books and STEM and makerspace. Other times, you might see some of my friends who work at the other schools, Mrs. Livingston, Miss Abeska, Mrs. Zervos, or Mrs. Amatuli. So today, like I said, I'm Mrs. Brand, and I'm going to walk you through our lesson. And when we think about books and the word STEM and makerspace, you might notice some of these words on our screen, like create, discover, invent, collaborate, technology, learn, design, thinking, testing. We're going to take a look at some of these books and meanings and technology together. So the words makerspace and STEM have a couple different meanings. And so we want you to get excited about science, technology, engineering, and math. Those are the words that make up the abbreviation STEM. We want you to get excited about this by reading books and getting involved in the design thinking process. Books can help share a story where something was built or invented by designing, planning, gathering materials, and creating. By hearing a story and strengthening your own reading skills, you'll develop inquiry and problem-solving skills. You'll learn about perseverance and that anyone can be innovative and invent new things. When we talked about that word STEM, what it is, it's a word that we use as teachers and librarians to describe lessons and what we want you to learn regarding science, technology, engineering, and math. There are so many books that help explain these ideas. And when I think about our libraries, especially my library at Lone Pine, or maybe your library at Conant, or Eastover, or Way, you might see some titles here on the screen of books that you've seen at your library. There's so many books about making things. So let's take a look here. Take a look at some of these covers, and maybe they're books that you might recognize also. And still more. So you might notice there's books about knitting, Legos, murals, letters, inventions, gadgets, technology, and still more. Books about music and instruments and nature and paper and making things. There's all kinds of books. You might even notice books about photography, robotics, recycled materials, scientists, books about sewing, theater, typewriting and old technology, augmented reality and virtual reality, old books, writing books, woods and craft making. There's so many different kinds of books about STEM and makerspace. But today, we're going to focus on this book. This book is called Made by MAXINE. It's written by Ruth Sparrow. MAXINE is a maker, and we're going to take a look at the book trailer. So it's a little quick introduction to the story. Made by MAXINE, written by Ruth Sparrow, and illustrated by Holly Haddam. MAXINE is a maker. She loves creating new things from old things. She deconstructs and reconstructs. She tinkers, tweaks, and hacks. MAXINE likes making everything better. MAXINE's best friend is Milton, and he just happens to be a goldfish. Can Maxine find a way for Milton to march in the class pet parade? But isn't a friend worth a little extra effort? Maxine and Milton think so. If I can dream it, I can make it. Made by Maxine, a fun and uplifting picture book that should be in all libraries. Next, we're going to take a look at doing STEM activities at home. So we're going to try to discover your world at home with things that you have in your own home. Some products or materials you might have at your house already might be marshmallows, toothpicks or straws, or spaghetti, or pretzel sticks. Let's just say you had those items. Let's see if we can get building. Toothpicks or straws and mini marshmallows can build many things. You could make triangles, squares, pentagons, hexagons, even more shapes. You could start building a structure. Pretzels or straws and marshmallows of any size can be used as building blocks. You could also use spaghetti and mini marshmallows. Take a look around your home and see if you have other items that you can use to build and construct and design. Maybe it's Legos. For the rest of the lesson, we're going to have you go back on the library lesson. You'll have a chance to listen to the author, Ruth Spiro, read the entire story on a video. And after that, we want you to take time to build something from the items at your home. You don't need to go out to the store. You don't need to buy anything. Just look around your house or go outside and find some things to build from nature. When you're done, we would like you to go back onto the library Flipgrid and share what you did. So you might want to tell about something you thought about the story or how it got you thinking. You might want to explain your design process, or you might just want to show something you made with no explanation at all. So we're really looking forward to hearing from you on our Flipgrids, and we'll see you soon. Thank you. Take a look on your library's Flipgrid. You'll notice on this screen we have Library with Mrs. Brand for the Lone Pine School Library, Eastover Chats, Conan Elementary, and Wildcats at Way. So go ahead and jump on your Flipgrid, and we would like you to share some things in your video. Just a short example of what you made, your design process and the way that you were thinking about it, and maybe talk about the materials you made. Have a great week, and we'll see you next week.